Mr. Speaker, on the Monday and Tuesday before Thanksgiving back in Massachusetts, I participated in the 7th annual Monte's March, a 43-mile walk to raise awareness about hunger in our community and to raise money for the Food Bank of Western Massachusetts. The leader of this remarkable event is Monte Belmonte, a well-known local radio personality with WRSI The River, and a committed activist on behalf of those who are most vulnerable. This year, the march raised a record $211,213. This translates into over 500,000 meals for individuals and families who struggle with food insecurity. I was impressed by the stamina of all those who walked and by the incredible generosity of the community. The sad reality is that there is no congressional district in the United States that is hunger-free, and those who battle hunger defy stereotypes. Some are homeless, some are jobless, but there are many who work but earn so little that they can't afford to put food on the table on a regular basis for their families. And while food banks and food pantries and charitable organizations are vital in our efforts to combat hunger, they cannot do it alone. We need a strong commitment by our government to do its part. Indeed, I would argue that we have fallen way short of doing what's needed to ensure that no one goes hungry. Those who I marched alongside during Monte's March are good people who understands what it means to truly be part of a community. And I want to thank, first and foremost, the incredible Monte Belmonte and all the people at the river, including Matt Latanzi, Joan Holliday, Michael Sokol, Khalees Smith, Dave Musanti, and Matt Peterson. They are amazing people who worked overtime to make this march a success. I'm grateful to Andrew Morehouse, Executive Director of the Food Bank of Western Massachusetts, and everyone at the Food Bank. They do incredible work. Thanks to all the elected officials who joined part of the march, including my colleagues Congressman Richie Neal and Joe Kennedy. We were also joined by State Rep. Steve Kulik, Aaron Vega, and State Rep.-elect Solomon Goldstein Rose, as well as by Northampton Mayor David Narkowitz and District Attorney Dave Sullivan. We kicked off the march at Friends of the Homeless in Springfield, and I'm grateful for all that they do. The sheriff's departments in Hampden, Hampshire, and Franklin counties, as well as the Deerfield Police, helped provide escorts for us during all 43 miles. Special thanks to students who joined the march from Greenfield Center School, HEC Academy, Conway Grammar School, and Irving Elementary. We were joined by a contingent from Greenfield Community College, which included its president, Bob Pura. We also had a group of farmers from the Kitchen Garden in Sunderland who joined the effort. Sean Barry from Four Seasons Liquor in Hadley was, as usual, Monte's right-hand man and always at the front of the line. We had a large group of individuals who marched and raised a lot of money. Thanks to all of them. My friend Chia Collins of Northampton deserves special credit for raising the most. Thanks to all the people who greeted us along the way, including Karen Blanchard of Kate's Kitchen, Andrea Marion at Lorraine's Soup Kitchen and Pantry, Mindy Dome at Amherst Survival Center, Laurie Devine and Vitek Kruta at Gateway City Arts, Chancellor Subaswamy at UMass Amherst, and his top aide, Natalie Blay, who marched 27 miles with us. We're grateful to Northampton Brewery for a wonderful dinner on Monday, Chandler's in Deerfield for a great lunch on Tuesday, Richardson's Candy Kitchen in Deerfield for the indulgent chocolates that gave us energy, and all the folks at Seymour's in Greenfield for the magnificent celebration at the end of the march. Also, special thanks to Tea Guys for their wonderful tea in honor of the march and their generosity. Thanks to Ben Clark and Clarkdale Farm in Deerfield for the apples and for keeping us in line. Thanks to Erica Connell Cooper's mother for the delicious apple pies. And thank you to Mr. Michael Brooks and the students at Smith Vocational School in Northampton for making the shopping carts we used during the march. Mr. Speaker, I was glad to be part of this, but I want to close by expressing my deep concern about the future. I remain worried about rumors of more cuts to SNAP or separating SNAP from the Farm Bill or weakening child nutrition. With so many relying on these programs to help put food on the table, these cuts would be devastating for families across the country. We must protect and we must strengthen these programs. I believe that food ought to be a right for every single individual in this country and on the planet. But the sad reality is that it isn't. All of us need to do better. All of us need to care more. All of us need to recognize our moral failings in not addressing this issue sooner. So on behalf of the dedicated crew that took part in Monte's March, I urge all of us in Congress to act and end hunger now. I yield back my time.
Gentleman yields back to chair now.